Welcome to Impact, bringing you global developments likely to affect Sri Lanka. This week we cover UK economy tumbles on new government's policies. Indian growth forecast cut as rates increased. European factory activity contracts. Possible cut to oil production to drive prices higher. The new UK government's sweeping tax cuts and intention to finance spending through borrowing sent its markets into a tailspin. Previously, the Bank of England warned that the UK economy may already be in a recession. Impact on Sri Lanka. The UK is Sri Lanka's second largest export and tourist source market. An economic contraction will affect UK citizens' purchasing power, including foreign travel, affecting multiple industries in Sri Lanka. India raised its interest rates for the fourth time this year to reportedly tame inflation. According to the country's central bank, developing countries are facing challenges of slowing growth, elevated food and energy prices, debt distress, and currency depreciation. Real economic growth forecast was cut to 7% for the current fiscal year from the previous estimate of 7.2% in August. Impact on Sri Lanka. A moderate growth in the Indian economy is bad news for Sri Lanka. With Europe and US economies likely to go into recession, the island nation seeks to maximize the FTA with India and boost its currently low level of exports to the nation. The Financial Times is reporting that the OPEC Plus oil alliance is planning an almost 1 million barrels per day cut in oil production, citing intelligence from people close to the discussions. This is reportedly equivalent to more than 1% of global supplies. This is to prop up prices which are at a 9-month low. Impact on Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka currently purchases most of its oil in the spot market due to the country's dollar shortages. Rising oil prices will lead to higher import costs, widening the trade deficit. According to S&P Global's Purchasing Managers Index for September, factory activity in Germany, France, Spain, the UK and Italy were below the 50-point marker, indicating a contraction in activity. Such news comes as Fitch Ratings expected the Eurozone and UK to enter a recession later this year. Impact on Sri Lanka. Europe is Sri Lanka's second largest export market. From January to May, exports to the EU grew to $1.2 billion, up 4.8% year on year. Further, over 313,000 European tourists visited Sri Lanka to August 2022. A slowdown in this region will significantly affect Sri Lanka's recovery. And that's a wrap for this week. Join us next time as we update you of global developments impacting Sri Lanka.